Alright, let's get started. Let me go ahead and look at the standings one more time to make sure the wiki gets updated. The AFC East, we've got the SP Bills first overall, and A also making the playoffs at 10-6. MLP stuck at 8-8, they're not getting in. WG 5-11, IC 3-13. AFC Central, TG at 11-5, winning that division. F making the playoffs at 9-7. E in third place at 7-9, and N at 6-10. In the West, we have the Raiders taking the top spot in the AFC at 13-3. VP with the AFC's second best record, but because they didn't win the division, they're forced to play as a wild card at 12-4. Poe being the only AFC team with a winning record not to make the playoffs at 9-7. Toy 5-11, and Ann 4-12. In the NFC, MU wins the NFC East. X takes the second spot in the playoff spot at 9-7, and the Eagles and Cowboys, in this case S4S and U, forever 8-8. ASP takes last place in the division at 6-10. NFC Central, the top seed in the NFC is B, finishing 12-4, with DIY finishing 9-7, also taking a playoff spot. WSG stuck at 8-8, GD 7-9, and M in last place at 4-12. Oh well, M can't even win in hand egg. NFC West, HR takes the division at 10-6. VG makes the playoffs at 9-7. H and VR tied for last at 5-11. H scoring slightly more points than VR and thus earning the tiebreaker. And I guess nobody's updating the wiki, so I'll just do it myself then. Let's look what we got for matchups here. Alright, in the first round for the AFC, our first matchup is A, who are the 5 seed, at VP, who are the 4 seed. Our second wild card matchup in the NFC is DIY, the 5 seed, at VG, the 4 seed. Next in the AFC is TG, the 3rd seed, against F, the 6th seed. So a divisional matchup right off the bat. And finally, the NFC's 6th seed X against the NFC's 3rd seed HR. If somebody could go on the wiki and update it as the games finish with the scores and times, that would be great. That way I don't have to stop after each match and do it myself. Alright, let's call somebody up and get this first game started. Yeah, pick up update guy. Okay, he was here 2 seconds ago. Who else can I call? Guy. Whatever. I'll try calling him again at halftime and see if he picks up then. We'll just do the game with just me. Alright, let's get this started. Sneaky Pebbles is back from injury for VP as we begin the first matchup. A winning the toss and electing to receive. No moves to kick off. A gets the ball in their own end zone. Oof, almost gets tackled in the end zone. That would have been a safety. Returns to the 20, tackled about the 24. First and 10 for A. Accelerator takes the ball. Accelerator back to pass. Accelerator has a man open and throws to coverage. Second and 10 for A. Accelerator, back to pass again. VP's broken through, but he's got the ball off. It's caught by Tay Ray at the 31. Third down and 3. Accelerator hands the ball off to Inferno Cop. Inferno Cop to the 40, to the 44. First down and 10. Accelerator hands it off to Inferno Cop. Inferno Cop on the right side. Gain of... Well, he's still going to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and he's tackled at the 8. First down and goal for A. Accelerator runs up the line of scrimmage and throws into coverage. You really should just run with it there. Wide open space. Accelerator hands it off to Inferno Cop, but VP saw that coming a mile away. Third and 11 for A. Accelerator decides to run with it. He's got one defender to beat, and he beats him. Touchdown! Alright, update guy has told me to try calling him again, so I'm calling him again. Meanwhile, Dogars takes the ball out of the VP end zone. Dogars to the 10. Dogars to the 12. Cohen confirmed. Hands the ball off to Flying Owls or Birds. And Flying Owls or Birds to the 40, to the 50. Flying Owls or Birds to the other 40, to the 30. Nobody's going to catch him. To the 10, And he's finally caught at the 9. Cohen confirmed, hands the ball to Flying Owls and Birds. The flea flicker, he's got a man open in the end zone. He hits trumpets for the touchdown. To answer your question, Tanko, the reason one player runs slowly with the... Oh, wow! I really wasn't paying attention to that. To answer your question, Tanko, the reason the player with the ball runs slower than everybody else is because defenders have a speed for defenders is weighted, so that they're always moving faster than the offensive player. The defender's speed stat is actually their stat of how much faster than the offense that they're moving. So an offensive player, even with 99 out of 99 speed, wouldn't be able to outrun a player with 6 out of 99 speed. VP, the long pass there. Let me get back to actually paying attention to this game. Hohen confirmed, fakes the handoff, and gets it off right before he's tackled, throws it out the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Hohen confirmed, hands the ball off to Flying Owls, but he's tackled for a loss of 4. Hohen confirmed in the shotgun. Hohen confirmed has the ball. He's got open targets, and he throws it out the back of the end zone. And VP will be forced to settle for a field goal here. Alright, update guys right now. I turned off Do Not Disturb. Alright, no moves kicking the ball off. A once again receiving inside their own end zone. There we go. We did it! Hohen confirmed with the ball after the fumble. Hohen confirmed running it down to the 1-yard line. Yeah, you'll just have to go with what I'm saying. Touchdown! It's that sneaky Pebbles this time. He just snuck right through the defense. 17-14 VP. Not VG. We just had that A fumble on the kickoff too just now. VP had to settle for a field goal, and then A gave the ball right back. All right, A 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line. Accelerator hands off to Inferno Cop. Inferno Cop to the 50. Inferno Cop to the 40. To the 30. And he's tackled at 21. Inferno Cop has been on not not to make a pun, but he's been on fire today. Yeah, it's true. Well, not John Madden. He likes to talk about the buckets on the sideline. Oh, interception for Professor Oak came and he took the ball. Yeah, it's true. Hohen confirmed, throwing it deep, and it's broken up. Okay, apparently Skype fucked with my volume, so I can fix that. No, it screwed up with the Tecmo's volume. Hohen confirmed, completes the trumpets to the 30. Is that better, chat? Please tell me if the sound got better. Uh, 12 seconds left in the quarter here. VP's going to go for another field goal. See if they can't get a 6-point lead at halftime. And no moves, gets it in off the right upright. Update guy, I need to raise your volume. Nobody can hear you. I don't know, I'll have to wait until Fawn answers to tell me if it's better. Because I obviously can hear you. Dogars takes the ball off the second half kickoff, and he fumbles it. Recovered by A. The VP returning the favor for A's fumble a while back. Direct snap to Inferno Cop on the 20, Inferno Cop down to the 11. Accelerator throws to the end zone, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 6 for A. Accelerator. Throws to the end zone, and it's out the back. A will be forced to settle for a field goal. King of Gets with the field goal. It's now 17-20 for VP. Dogar's back to receive again after the fumble. Dogars to the 5. Dogars to the 10. Dogars tackled at the 14. And he'll figure it out by the end of the game. Trumpets on the reverse. Trumpets up to the 29. Alright, I'm being told that your sound might be on my end. Hey, I'm in Massachusetts right now, technically. If I was at home, I wouldn't be able to stream at all because I wouldn't have the internet for it. Yeah, oh, touchdown for VP. Implying owls are birds. Runs the ball in. That's VP's first rushing touchdown. With, let's see how long is left. You don't have to put the times, but put down who scored. Would be nice. But there's Accelerator touchdown, Owls or Bird touchdown, Hoenn confirmed Sneaky Pebbles touchdown, and a Hoenn confirmed pass to Trumpets. And then there were 2 no moves field goals and 1 King of Gets field goal. A on the long pass play there, down to the VP 25. 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Accelerator calls his own number, runs for 9 yards. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Some weird popping on.
A going for another extra point. It's now 27-24. Alright, let me open my settings and see if I can't increase your volume. Home confirmed sacked by King of Gets now. So at least he's making up for it on the other end. Alright, I'm being told that we can now hear you. I just turned up my, There's some static now, but you can at least be heard. I had to turn up my, I had to turn up my Skype volume on, like, receiving what you're saying. Okay, never mind, that didn't work. I'll just have to wait until after this game and then mess with the sound settings. No, I think I know what it is, and it's definitely my problem. A down 11 points here. They got to get a touchdown, then they got to get the ball back. They got 2 minutes and 59 seconds to do it. Accelerator. He's got blockers. He's got around the side. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. He's got one man to beat, and he doesn't beat him. Tackled at the 11. Accelerator now. Accelerator back to pass. He's got a man open right in front of the end zone, and he throws it out the back instead. Accelerator again. Accelerator hands off to Inferno Cop. Inferno Cop. And he's in. Touchdown for A. (33-30) now. Pending the extra point. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. A down 2. Probably going for the onside kick here. No, they kick it sort of medium-ish to the 30. Dogar's with it. Dogar's to the 48. A's got to get a stop here. If VP gets a first down, it's all over. Flying Owls or Birds for the 6-yard rush, 2nd and 4. A uses their last timeout, 1:33 left. And Flying Owls or Birds down to the 32, 1:11 left. A out of timeouts. Cohen confirmed, hands the ball off to Implying Owls or Birds again. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. This game is pretty much over. 1 minute left. Cohen confirmed, throws the ball incomplete. Why would you pass this situation? They just got to run the clock out. 3rd and 7. Cohen confirmed. It's the flea flicker. And he completes it to Mirror B. What a clutch reception in triple coverage. And that pretty much ends this game. Sneaky Pebbles runs it down to the 2. And either VP scores on this play or time runs out. Oh, nope, they're going to have time for one more try at it. Pad the scoreline a little bit, and they don't get it. A stops them on the 1. Alright. Now let's see what I can do about the sound here. Yeah. Aha! I figured it out. Can you all hear update guy now? 'Cause- and that means I need to change the sound settings. Okay, apparently you're still dead. Yeah. Oh, that's why. The sound settings won't change until I restart the stream, so I'm gonna have to do that.